Welcome, children, to our new SST class with the chapter Time to Travel. Children, traveling is very good for health and mind. So, riding a bicycle is good for health and does not cause pollution. So, children, you should know that in our previous ages, people used to travel on foot. Gradually, they developed wooden wheels to travel from one place to another. So, riding on a bicycle is very good for health. And why? Because it doesn't cause pollution and it is also good for your strength and health. Why are so many students riding bicycles today? Do you know Amsterdam is a bicycle friendly city? So, children, in Amsterdam, most of the people love to travel on bicycle. So, it is a bicycle friendly city. Now look at the picture below. You have the picture of a bicycle and you have to fill in all the blanks. So let's do it. The first we have is the seat, that is SEAT, seat. Then carrier, CARIER, carrier. Then we have the handlebar. Then we have the rear. Then this is a wrong thing given because everything is written here, children. It is the light, rear light. Then we have the pedal, PEDAL, pedal. And lastly we have the tire, which takes us into a long ride. Now let's start studying. The method used for carrying goods and people from one place to another is called transport. So, traveling from one place to another is called transport. And traveling has been an integral part of our life. So, from our previous ages, traveling is an integral and important part in our life. We move from one place to another for many reasons. So, we move from one place to another and there are so many reasons like education, job, better standard of living. These all are the reasons why we travel from one place to another. We use different types of vehicles to travel. So, not only do we travel on foot or bicycle, we use different methods to go from one place to another. So, all these things that take us from one place to another are the sources or means of transport, like the cars, scooter, buses, trains, boats, ships and aeroplanes are some commonly used vehicles. So children, you very well know that we travel on cars, scooters, even buses, trains, boats, ships and even aeroplanes are the commonly used vehicles. Then invention of wheel. Now, when people in the medieval ages or previous ages used to travel on foot. Gradually, they started developing round circular wooden objects to take them from one place to another. Let's see how was wheel invented. Before the invention of wheel, people traveled on foot. As I said, people used to walk on foot and go from one place to another. But for long distance traveling, they used to get tired, so they invented the wheel. Animals were also used as means of transport. Early men tamed animals such as horses, camels, yaks, mules, and elephants for traveling and carrying load. So, children, before using the wheel, people in our early ages they used to tame एनिमल्स यानी पशुओं को सिखाते थे, जैसे horses, camels, yaks, mules and elephants. They were used to carry heavy loads from one place to another. The idea of wheel came accidentally when early men saw the round logs of wood rolling down the hill slopes. So once what happened, when people were cutting down logs of wood, they found that they automatically rolled from one place to another without any great effort. So then they decided to make the wheels. They placed logs of wood under an object and it rolled over the logs. So they placed logs of wood under an object. So over those big trunks, tree trunks that used to roll off easily, they used to place something or the other on top of it and made it roll over the logs. The invention of wheel changed the way people traveled. So when wheel was invented, then the means or way of traveling from one place to another was also changed. Wheel played a pivotal role in our progress. So now when wheel was invented, work was more faster. So it played an important role in our progress or in our development. The first wheel was made from a thick tree trunk. So the first wheel that was made to use and go from one place to another, that wheel was made out of a thick tree trunk. Today, wheels are made of rubber. But now as gradually times have rolled on, so wheels are now made out of rubber filled with air. So we fill in air into the rubber tubes and it is used for traveling on wheels. These wheels allow faster and smoother travel. So these wheels of rubber, they made our travel more faster and smoother. Most of the vehicles that we use today move on wheels. So vehicles that we use today, most of them are on wheels. Even the aeroplane that flies in air has wheels to take off and land. So children, when you see that an aeroplane flying in the air, that doesn't mean that it also has no wheels. It really has heavy and durable wheels which make the aeroplane run on the runway and then take a flight. Now, gradually, along with the changing of time, we can see that the wheels have changed from the wooden ones to the rubber ones. Changes in transport. Now let us study how transport has evolved over time. So gradually, transport, that is moving from one place to another, has evolved over time. So what kind of transports were evolved? First was the land transport. Land transport means walking on land from one place to another. Now early transportation system tells us about the transition whereby people traveled on foot firstly and then used animals to carry people and goods. So early transportation system tells us that in the transition period, people traveled on foot firstly and gradually they used to use their animals and tame them to carry them from one place to another. They used to put on the animals, put over them heavy loads so that it is easier for them to travel from one place to another. The invention of wheel made movement from one place to another easier and faster. So then gradually when they invented the wheel, their traveling was more easier and faster. Initially, animal driven carts were used. So when wheel was developed, even carts were then made to make people or luggages stay on the cart and the wheels used to move. They gave way to motorized vehicles driven by engines. Then gradually what happened? Then motors were used and the traveling was more faster. These vehicles were powered by fuels like petrol and diesel. Then to move these motorized vehicles, the fuels like petrol and diesel was used. Now today we also have CNG or compressed natural gases powered vehicles which save money on fuel and reduce pollution levels. So, in order to reduce pollution, we use the CNG powered vehicles to move on roads. CNG is considered one of the most energy efficient fuel. So, compressed natural gas or CNG is considered to be the most energy efficient fuel because it reduces the pollution level in the atmosphere. Then we have the trains. Trains are used to travel long distances within the country and are the most important means of land transport. So then gradually trains evolved and they came into existence and people used to make long distance travel. It is cheaper, faster and very comfortable. So trains were very cheaper. They were less expensive and were more faster and were very comfortable means to travel. Then trains were introduced by the British in India. Then when the Britishers came into India, they introduced the trains to take them from one place to another. The first train in India ran between Mumbai and Thane. So when trains were evolved and they were invented. So the first train that was invented that ran between Mumbai and Thane in the year 1853. It was a 14-carriage train with a steam engine that did not run very fast. So this train had 14 bogies or 14 carriages and it ran on steam engine, which was not a faster means. Today, Indian Railways has a series of super-fast trains that use fuels like diesel and electricity. Then Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express run at 100 to 160 km per hour. So very fast trains like Shatabdi and Rajdhani Express are invented and they have a speed of 100 to 160 km per hour. Now, India has the largest network of railways in the world. The metro rail system has proven to be an efficient means of travel in a city. So, metro rail system is a very nice and fuel efficient or pollution free invention of human beings. It causes no pollution. Now we come to water transport. Long before the invention of steam engine, people used boats, rafts and ships moved at a slow speed. Now water transport, steam engines were invented. Before that, long time before that, boats and rafts and ships were also used at a slow speed. Steam engine, which was invented by James Watt in 1769, changed everything. So then after boats, rafts and ships were used for travelling, steam engine was then invented by James Watt in 1769 and it changed the whole system of travel. Boats started running on steam generated power. Then gradually what happened? Boats started running on steam generated power. Later, large ships were fitted with diesel or steam engine. It improved the speed of the ships. Then gradually, diesel or steam engines were put with the ships. And it improved the speed of the ships. Nowadays, we have huge ships that cover long distances and carry goods across the world. Besides these, there are motorboats, ferries and yachts too. Many canals, harbours and ports have been made for smooth functioning of water transport. So when the water transport was invented, then even harbours and ports were made for the smooth functioning of the water transport. So children, we'll learn till now and we'll continue with the other part in our next class. So till then, read this chapter thoroughly and learn how the invention of wheel affected our transport system. So till then, have a nice day.